Hey everyone, what's up? Danny here again. In part two of this tutorial on how to post a job and get a freelancer or virtual assistant on Upwork.com. Okay, so in this video we are going to go over the posting. If you watched part one, we discussed and walked through the process of searching for freelancers. Now, in this video, we are going to go through the actual posting of a job. So using our logo design job requirements, we're going to go to Upwork.com and you're going to click on post a job. So we'll just start from the beginning here. When you go to the main website, okay, you're going to see a post a job in the upper right hand corner. You're going to go ahead and click on that. And when you click on that, you'll have the post a job form to fill out. Now, you can reuse a previous job. If you've already hired a virtual assistant for a similar job, you can use a previously used job, and that will populate all the information that you need. But for our purposes, we'll just say we haven't done this yet, and we're going to be hiring our first logo designer. And so we'll go ahead and fill it out. So posting for team, that just means if you have separate departments within your company. When you're just starting out, really it doesn't make sense to do that. So I highly recommend just leaving it as a default for your company name. And go ahead to choose a category and subcategory. Now here's where when you choose this category, people that are searching for potential jobs to apply for are going to find your job. So in here, I want to put design and creative, logo design and branding. Click on that. Okay, now from there, I'm going to want to put my job posting name. So very simple. I've got a little notepad here of some things that I want to include. I'm going to copy and paste the job description here and basically saying I need an experienced logo designer to design a clean and professional logo for my brand. Okay, and in the description of the work to be done, now I'm not really a designer or anything like that, or really know all the technical details that are required. So, you know, one of the things that people get tripped up on is the requirements and description of what exactly they need done. So if you've never done a logo design before, it can be a little tricky. I recommend going on another site like Fiverr.com. Fiverr is actually a really good site. We won't talk about that too much in this video, but you can look at logo design jobs there to see what are some of the requirements that you would need for getting that particular type of work done. And so I just copied and pasted some of the common elements that would be provided in a logo design type work. And you can even check other profiles, other job postings in Upwork as well, similar to your logo design job or other type of job, and see if you can research and find requirements there as well. Once you get the hang of it, then it will just become much more quicker to get your job description written up. So I just copied and pasted here. So I want to say that, you know, for this job, you know, logo should include these specifics. Two design types, so you know, two different styles of logos. Some of them are just image based. Some of them are text based but have text designs. And we don't need to go into the technical names of them, but those are just some of the varieties of logos that you can potentially find. And once you go ahead and submit this type of work, you're gonna say a logo should include two design types, and meet the following requirements. Okay. So once you do that, you're going to select what type of project do you have, one time, ongoing, I'm not sure. So this is a one-time project for logo design. How many freelancers do you need to hire for the job? We're going to select, I want to hire one freelancer. Now, if you have a larger budget and you want to test some freelancers out, you can hire more than one freelancer to see who you might want to work with on a long-term basis. But for our purposes, we're just going to do, I want to hire one freelancer. And select up to 3 skills your freelancer should know. So graphic design is one of them. So there it goes. It's not graphic design. There we go. Graphic design, logo design, branding. Okay, maybe that is not brand management. Okay, brand management perhaps. Okay, so these are just some of the keywords that you can plug in there for your particular job. Okay, now after that, I'm going to check here, rate and availability, pay by the hour, fixed price. I like to, when I do work, when I post jobs for things like these one-off projects, I like to do pay a fixed price because when you do pay by the hour, it can get more expensive, so it's not as predictable. So pay a fixed price for your logo design work. I highly recommend doing that. At least you'll know up front what to expect from a budgetary perspective. So pay a fixed price, okay? And then you can select the desired level of experience. Now, if you want to get something cheaper, you can go entry level. I have found some gems out there by doing that, but just understand that you run the risk of getting someone who's not very qualified and wasting more time going back and forth trying to get revisions done or get things done the way you want. So desired experience level, you can choose entry level. At this point, I like to do intermediate to get a little mix of both. So I go ahead and click intermediate, and your budget will reflect that as well. So I'm just going to put, let's see here. Oh, I could just type that in. So I'm just going to put up to $200. Okay, and you can get designs cheaper than that, but again, it's up to your budget and how much you're looking to spend. So $200, and then I'm going to check the freelancer preferences out. You can actually let's see. Yes, you can filter. Only Upwork users can find this job, or you can have anyone do it. And I like to just leave it default, all these preferences, because that way you get more job exposure to your potential freelancers that are looking for work. And let's see here, do you have any? I pretty much leave that blank, and prefer qualifications, leave that blank as well. And all of these other items leave blank as well. Screening questions, you can ask if there's specific questions you want to ask, like if they've used certain types of software or things like that. I usually use those types of things when I'm hiring a virtual assistant that's doing some day-to-day work for me rather than fixed project work. So then basically I'm going to leave all the freelancer preferences blank here, and then go ahead and you can preview the job so you can see what it's going to look like. Okay, and then once you're done doing that, you go ahead and post it. Okay, now I'm not going to post it because I'm not really looking for a designer on Upwork right now. I'm actually going to be doing a logo design, but I am going to be hiring someone from Fiverr. So I've been testing out Fiverr and seeing how good and how smooth that experience is. And so that's another place that you can use to outsource for things from design to a wide variety of outsourced tasks. So I hope this video has helped you learn how you can go ahead and post your own job. And once you do that, all you have to do is sit back, relax, and wait for people to start applying for your job. Take care.